Luke 21. And looking up, he saw the rich putting their gifts into the treasury, and he saw a certain poor widow putting in 2 mites. And he said, Truly I say to you, that this poor widow has put in more than all. For all these out of their excess have put in offerings for Elohim, but she, out of her poverty, has put in all that she had to live on. And as some were speaking about the Kodesh place, that it was adorned with goodly stones and gifts, he said, These that you see, the days are coming, in which not one stone shall be left upon another that shall not be thrown down. And they asked him, saying, Teacher, but when shall this be? And what is the sign when this is about to take place? And he said, See that you are not led astray, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am, and the time is near. Then do not go after them. But when you hear of fightings and unrests, do not be alarmed, for these have to take place first, but the end is not immediately. Then he said to them, Nation shall rise against nation, and reign against reign, and there shall be great earthquakes in various places, and scarcities of food and deadly diseases, and there shall be horrors, and great signs from heaven. But before all this, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the assemblies and prisons, and be brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. And it shall turn out to you for a witness. Therefore, resolve in your hearts not to premeditate on what to answer. For I shall give you a mouth and wisdom which all your adversaries shall not be able to refute or resist. And you shall also be betrayed by parents and brothers and relatives and friends, and some of you shall be put to death, and you shall be hated by all because of my name. But not a hair of your head shall be lost at all. Possess your lives by your endurance. And when you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, then know that its laying waste is near. Then let those in Yehuda flee to the mountains, and let those who are in the middle of her go out, and let not those who are in the fields enter her, because these are days of vengeance, to fill all that have been written. And woe to those who are pregnant, and to those who are nursing children in those days, for there shall be great distress in the earth, and wrath upon this people, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and be led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trampled under foot by the nations until the times of the nations are filled. And there shall be signs in the sun and moon and stars, and on the earth anxiety of nations, in bewilderment at the roaring of the sea, and agitation, men fainting from fear, and the expectation of what is coming on the earth, for the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. And then they shall see the Son of Adam coming in a cloud with power and much esteem. And when these things begin to take place, look up and lift up your heads, because your redemption draws near. And he spoke a parable to them. Look at the fig tree and all the trees. When they have already budded, observing it, you shall know for yourselves that summer is now near. So you also, when you see these things take place, know that the reign of Elohim is near. Truly I say to you, this generation shall by no means pass away, till all shall have taken place. The heaven and the earth shall pass away, but my words shall by no means pass away. And take heed to yourselves, lest your hearts be weighed down by gluttony and drunkenness and worries of this life, and that day come on you suddenly. For it shall come as a snare on all those dwelling on the face of all the earth. Watch then at all times, and pray that you be counted worthy to escape all this about to take place, and to stand before the Son of Adam. And he was teaching in the Kodesh place by day, but at night he went out and stayed on the mountain of Olives. And early in the morning all the people came to him in the Kodesh place to hear him.